me when.
Okay. You're off here, so maybe you can stay higher.
Are we live on YouTube?
I think we are.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? We're live. We're trying to go live on Facebook as well. So give us 1 second, and then I'm going to talk to everybody who's watching on Facebook and on YouTube and on all the things. Oh man, sweet.
Oh,
It's the wrong way.
let's do it that way.
Hey. All right, what's up, everybody? We are live on Facebook and YouTube. If I'm looking at the other camera, you should have been streaming on the other thing. But we're here at the Revision offices. It is Reach Des Moines Day, and if you've been around for a long time, you know why. I'm standing outside right now on this beautiful day. If you haven't, if you're new, if you're tuned in online for the first time this morning, let me throw this out there. Reach Des Moines is something we do every time there's 5 Sundays in a month here at Revision Church, and this is the 5th Sunday in November. So what we do is we cancel our services, and generally, in years that aren't a global pandemic, we spread out around the city to serve. And there's a reason that we do that. It's looking a little bit different. Today we're doing a toy drive for Bidwell Riverside Center. This is the highest volume food shelf in the state of Iowa, and every year at Christmas they have like a Christmas store that parents can come through and buy toys for their kids and their families, and we're supplying the toys for that this year. Super excited. But here's why we do Reach Des Moines. Here's why I'm standing outside in the cold instead of doing a live service this morning. And it's because we really, really believe that the church is compelled to serve the city. Not just even in difficult times, but especially in difficult times. This is what God has asked us to do and be for our world. And we believe that because he asks his people that over and over and over again. If you grew up in church like me, or you're a churchy person, you've heard the verse Jeremiah 29:11. It's like a favorite one of church people. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. That's like Awana 101. We memorize that when we're kids, but so often I think we misquote that verse. We think it means that God is just going to make everything perfect always. And then years like 2020 happen. We're like, where were you on that one, God? What about those prospering, hope, future plans? But here's the deal about Jeremiah 29, and this is why we do Reach Des Moines. In Jeremiah 29, the people of Israel are not in the spot that they want to be. They're in this place where like they are not living the lives they want to be living. They're not in the place that they want to be, and it's kind of dark and difficult. And God looks at them and he's like, hey, I know the plans I have for you. I want to prosper you. I don't want to harm you. I've got a future for you. But right now, right here, in the middle of this difficult season when you are not where you want to be, here's what I want you to do. I want you to hope so big in who I am. I want you to hope so big in the future I have for you that you bring flourishing to the city. Like, settle down. Bless the people around you. Love the people around you. Serve the people around you. Bring flourishing to the place that you're at in a way that points people towards me and toward my love. Even though you're not yet where you want to be, I got a future for you, but right now bring flourishing to the city. And so that's kind of where we're at Revision. We realize we're not living in a perfect space, that there are a lot of problems in Des Moines, and there were a lot of problems in Des Moines before 2020, before the global pandemic, but we want to bring flourishing to the city while we're here. And that actually brings me to an announcement that I want to make today about our next series. Next Sunday, we're kicking off a Christmas series here at Revision called All is Bright. I think Silent Night is one of like so many people's favorite Christmas carols. Silent Night, Holy Night, all is calm, all is bright. But if we look around us right now, there's not a lot about 2020 that feels silent. There's not a lot that feels holy. There's not a lot that feels calm. There's certainly not a lot that feels bright. It feels like we're surrounded by darkness and chaos everywhere we look. But what I want to remind us of this Christmas season is that everything doesn't have to be calm for all to be bright. That even though there's chaos and even though there's darkness around us, like this year, this time is holy, and it's our time. It's our time to be the church for the people around us and to shine a light. And our light shines brightly in the darkness. And so even though things are dark and even though things are not calm, things are holy, and all is bright because God has a future for us. And we're going to kick off a brand new Christmas series next week talking about that. But first, back to Reach Des Moines. I want to throw it to Courtney, our Reach Des Moines director, see if she has any thoughts for us here. But we are here. We've been here since 9. We've seen a ton of cars show up already. I know that a bunch of you bought toys for Bidwell online. Courtney, do you have any thoughts for everybody here at Reach Des Moines?
Thank you so much, everyone who's already stopped by, and for all of those of you that have given online. We appreciate it so much. We'll be here till noon. Hope to see you guys. Thank you.
Sorry, I cut you off right in the middle.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm a terrible live streamer. Anyways, thank you guys for participating in this. Thanks for being here. Thanks for serving the city and bringing flourishing to the place where we are. Just really feel like that's God's call. That's our mission as Revision Church. We want to help people meet Jesus and follow him fully, and part of that is living in a way that blesses them and helps them flourish. We will be here till noon, and next week, do not miss it, 10 a.m., live online. We're kicking off a brand new Christmas series, All Is Bright. Now, I don't know how to end this live stream, and so you're going to see Jeff for a little while because he knows how. So, I love you guys. I'll see you next week at 10.